Hey guys, welcome to FYP TV for another reaction video because Palace have hired Sam Allardyce as their new manager, replacing Alan Pardew. Now, obviously, it's called instant reaction, but it's not really instant reaction because we've sort of known that Allardyce was probably going to be Palace manager for some time before Pardew even left the club. There was rumours that Allardyce had been lined up, and reports in some papers that he had sent a dossier of information on Palace and his plan and what he could do to improve the team to the American owners, bypassing Steve Parish, which is one of the reasons I think there was a bit of friction between Parish and the owners and Pardew and all this kind of weird thing. But here we are. Allardyce is Palace manager, and these are my thoughts on that. It's not ideal. Okay, I don't think anyone wants Sam Allardyce. No one ever really want Sam Allardyce, but there are some situations sometimes where you probably need a Sam Allardyce. And if we're being totally honest, Palace are in that situation now. We're in a relegation battle. We have to admit that. It took Pardew until a couple of weeks ago to admit that, which was too late by that point. We are in trouble, and Sam Allardyce has a track record of getting teams out of relegation scraps, sorting them out, straightening them out a bit, and making them good again. And he can probably do that with Palace. It feels to me a little bit like Pulis Mark II. We were in a dire situation when Pulis came in. He went back to basics, sorted things out, and got us up the table, and then left, obviously, in acrimonious circumstances. And I feel like Allardyce might be the same. It's not a long-term, appointment or plan at all. And I think we'd be worried if it was. There's rumours he's on an 18-month contract with a break clause in there somewhere. And I think that's probably about right. He can come in, sort things out, and then we'll see where we are at the end of the season. Hopefully still in the Premier League. Because that's really the main aim, isn't it? We want to stay in the Premier League, really. Yes, we want to make progress. Last year we were looking at Europe and maybe getting ahead of ourselves, possibly. But the main aim is to stay in the Premier League each year. Once you do that, you can build on stuff. And if you go down, it's really hard to come back up. And if we stay with Pardew this season, will we have gone down? Possibly. We were on a really bad run of form, and his track record suggests that getting out of those runs of form is difficult for him. Although he's never been relegated, so that obviously should be mentioned. So it's Big Sam. It's probably not going to be that pretty, although he's always denied his sort of the archaic football tag that's labelled at him. But we know it's going to be more direct. We know it's going to be a bit more functional. But look at the team with players like Benteke, Cabaye, and that defence that we know isn't that bad. Tompkins, a player that he's worked with before at West Ham, he could probably get it working again and actually kind of functioning to where we know it could be. So it's not ideal, guys. It's not going to be pretty, and it's not what we wanted. But here we are. It's probably the right decision for now. It feels like we've taken a backward step in a way a little bit. It feels like we're kind of back at square one again. When Pulis left, we thought we were going to be pushing on, or certainly when Warnock left and Pardew came in. It hasn't quite worked like that, but we've got a chance to stay up still. We can do it. We've got a manager that knows this division, and we'll see where we go from there. It's not ideal, but you know what? Sometimes life isn't ideal, and you just got to go with it. And sometimes when you're in bad situations, good things can come from it. And maybe this will be a good thing for us. It's not what I wanted, but here we are. Anyway, so those are my thoughts on Allardyce becoming Palace manager. Don't forget to subscribe to FYP TV if you haven't yet. Hit that button right now. Comment below with your thoughts on Big Sam. What do you think? Good appointment? Bad appointment? You just don't care anymore? And like the video if you enjoyed it as well. And that's it. We will have loads more stuff on FYP TV coming up. But for now, I'm off to have a pint of wine. See ya.